Hey guys, today I want to show you how you can create a 3D model of a USB stick. First, you begin with a normal cube by pressing Shift A. Now, to go to edit mode and scale it however you like it. Like flat or slightly larger. Now, we go to face select. Select the front face. Doesn't really matter what face you select. Press E to extrude something, and right click to interrupt it. However, you still have the face. Now we scale it down a little bit, and now you see you have a slight edge here. And now you can extrude it again and push it inwards. Now you have the housing of your video, of your front part. Now you want I want to add the holes on the top. To do that, you can add another cube. You have to position it wherever you like it, and change it. That looks good, but because a normal USB stick has 4 holes, you have to reset the origin of your of your hole cutter, of your cube you added, to the center. It's important you have your 3D cursor right in the center. If it's somewhere like here, you can scroll down on the right hand tab side, which you can open by pressing N. If you hover over your 3D cursor, or if you scroll down, you can hover over here and press backspace to reset it to the center. Now press Shift S to open the snapping window, and here select cursor to center would be another way to reset your cursor. Now we have to set the origin to the center by pressing Ctrl Shift Alt C and selecting origin to the cursor. Now we can add a mirror modifier, and here we select Y and C. It's individual from which side you started on. And now you can select the main part again, and here we add a Boolean modifier, select the other cube and change the operation mode to difference. Now if we disable the view of it here, we have the holes on it. Now we have the front part done. Now we need to fill in the hole. Now that can we do by pressing N. Something like scale it way up and down. It's easier if you're in wireframe mode. I'm sorry. And it looks something like this. Now you need the 4 pins that are always in the USB stick. That can be done by adding a plane here, scaling it down a little bit where you want to position your pins, and adding 6 loop cuts by pressing Ctrl R. If you move it there, just interrupt it with by pressing right click. Now change again to the face select, like those three parts, and delete only the faces. Now just select the edges and push them inwards a little bit, then select everything and extrude it downwards. Now you can see that the faces are a little from the different color than the rest. That's because your normals are faced wrongly. It can be fixed by pressing Ctrl N. Now it's the right color. Now you can go back to object mode and position them however you like it. Now the front part is done. Now we need to add the back part. Now the main part of the USB stick, like here. That can be also done adding a cube, scaling at roughly the size you like it. So okay, so. Yeah, looks good. Now it's totally individual, however you want your USB stick to look like. Mine is a slightly bit rounded. Now to not interfere with the different scale values, press Ctrl A to apply the scale and add a subdivision surface modifier. Now go to edit mode and add loop cuts by pressing Ctrl R and changing the position of them to change how rounded the object is. Mine has a slight dent in the side, so can change it like here, and add another center loop cut and scale it only on the y-axis inwards a little bit, and now you have a little dent in here. That looks good. And maybe scale it up a little bit, though it doesn't interfere here where you could view that thing. And now we need a little ring on the back. The easiest way to do that is by going back to edit mode, still having the edge selected and pressing Shift S. Now press cursor to selected. Well, that's strange. Oh, I had two edges selected, sorry. Cursor to selected. Now yeah, cursor's here. Go to top view and add a torus. Now you can open the left menu by pressing T if it isn't open already. Now you have here your selection here, and now you can change the major radius to what you like, something like here, it looks good, and the minor radius to have the width of your ring adjusted. Yeah, it looks good as well. No. However, the problem is that this selection method is final. You won't be able to change the radius easily later. No, you could add, of course you could add dents here, but it's totally individual. Now we want to change the materials of your object. By that, select the main part. Mine is something like a glossy black. I'll change it to kind of black. For the ring, the same material. And now select the front part. The housing is of course again a glossy material, kinda grey, maybe at 0.1 roughness. The interior part is totally a diffused total black or something like not a total black. Now that part, the pins are mostly golden, yellowish, brownish and shiny 0.5 roughness. Now go to your camera and search in the right menu to lock camera to view, and now you can change your camera position like you could change your viewport. Something like that, yeah, looks good. Disable it again, and now you can press F12 to render it. Yeah. Now you see you have like really harsh edges here. That can be fixed by adding an bevel modifier. And here that object should be scaled up a little bit, though the main part doesn't peek through. Normally you would planes to emission planes to render to light your objects. However, that's too in depth for now. Yeah, and now you have your finished USB stick. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion what I could make a tutorial of next, leave it in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.